Hey y'all.
How you doing?
Wanted to get on here real quick and just make a quick video about leading your team. Okay. Most of us have basically gotten a few people on our team where we're now having basically our own team. So think about it this way. Once you have about 2 or 3 people underneath you that are sharing the products as well, you have your own team. Yes, you're part of a bigger team and an even bigger team, but you have your own team. So I want you to start thinking about what you need to do for your team to be successful. Maybe that means creating your own team page, your own group is what I mean. Maybe it means stepping out of the box and making your own team message thread where you're staying in contact with each other.
We do a lot of those.
Maybe um, you can start thinking about implementing different contests with your team to help, bring the incentive in to start sharing, and so that they can feel like they're doing something more than themselves, something bigger than themselves.
Well, and to kind of elaborate on that is you want them to feel like they belong, that they belong to something that is more like a family. And let them know that they're around people that are going to support them and be there for them when they need them.
Absolutely. And that goes right along with what he's saying, is building your team page and having your message thread. That's going to create your team culture. Okay. When you guys are on Blooming Jewels or when you're on our larger team page, you're in that culture of those teams, that team page. Maybe your culture is a little bit different in your team. So once you make that decision to make your own team page and your own message thread, you're creating your own culture. And you want that culture to be uplifting and positive, and where people feel supported and welcomed and inspired. Okay, you want it to keep positive and keep people intrigued by it.
I would say that if you ever we had a major shipping issue back a couple months ago, and there was a little negativity on our message threads, and we did our best to nip it in the bud because you have one person being negative, it's going to spread, and you don't want that. You want it to always lift people up.
Right, absolutely. And negativity, we all know, guys, it's like as soon as one thing happens, you're all on, it's so easy to get on board with that and bring you down. And as a leader, you have to stand strong for the people underneath you to help keep them calm and help keep them focused on what it is that we're doing. So going back a little bit to when you have that team page or team message thread, contests and sales, okay? Keep in mind, if Josh and I are running a sale, or if our bigger team is running a sale, you could always piggyback on that to help out your potentials, which I really recommend. If you're really wanting to promote and you're finding that a lot of people are having some issues with financially getting on board, then help them out a little bit.
Especially when we run our really big ones, because if we run a really big sale, that means that we're getting a sale from our upline that we're passing on to you as our team. So they're doing something, we're adding to it, and if it ends up being a really huge thing, if you only added $10-15 to it, then that would be a huge savings for those people.
Absolutely. And guys, we're not saying go out and do these sales. It's just an idea. We're not saying that you have to do this. It's just an idea. And going back to contests, whether it's for a free bottle of Plexus, or maybe it's a network marketing book, or a little journal where people can take notes.
Or some Plexus swag.
Yeah, or like a shout out for your team. People love to be recognized. People love to know that you appreciate them. And when they feel appreciated, they're going to do whatever they can to please themselves, and eventually, then in that way, they're going to end up pleasing you because they're pleasing themselves as well. So that's just a real quick video of what we were thinking about leadership, and give you some ideas about when you're ready to start your own team culture and get things rolling for your own team.
Also, being a leader is doing stuff like we've been doing a lot of them in the past couple days. Is like three-way chats, helping your people get into the duplication part of it, because that's going to get them more interested in the business side and building their team which ultimately is going to help you more than anything.
Absolutely, guys. And also going along with that, leadership wise is creating your own 7-day challenges, creating your own team online parties or your own sip and sees.
Your own
Those
IPA
are
challenge.
fabulous. Those are fabulous ways to get your confidence up as a leader, get your team looking at you as a leader and not somebody else. Granted, yeah, they're on our team too. We love them and we're going to do whatever we can. But finding your own self and your own leader inside yourself is going to make you feel like you are a part of something bigger, and it's going to have your team rely on you a lot more as well.
And going back to the team page thing, okay, so a lot of people are very offstandish about that. Okay, so it's not that we don't want your team to be a part of our team, because it's not that at all. They're always going to be a part of our team. But you creating your own team page is going to make you grow as a leader. When we grow, it's when we step outside of our comfort zones.
Absolutely.
If you don't ever step outside that comfort zone, you may be a good leader now, but if you don't ever step outside that, you'll never be a great leader. And that's one thing that, you're always looking for personal growth. I don't care who you are. You
Right.
always want to get better. And to do that, you got to step out those comfort boxes.
Right. And actually, we just have one on our team that's about halfway to gold that has recently made their own or her own message thread and is
Diamonds in the rough.
and is thinking about doing their own contest with our 7-day challenge. So just stepping outside your comfort zone, guys, exactly what he was saying, and making yourself vulnerable, that's going to draw a lot of attention to you as well. So I hope these few things about leadership helped. If you have additional questions or you're curious about something, just you can call us or email us or comment on the video. And if you're not currently working with an ambassador, feel free to holler at us. We'd be more than happy to help you.
And I want to close it out with saying one final thing, something that I've always said my entire life, and I believe is absolutely 100% true. There is no such thing as a stupid question. If you want to message us and halfway through typing the message out, you go, oh, never mind, I got it. That's okay. We'd rather you ask us a question and then not put yourself out there and take that chance, especially if it's going to help you gain an ambassador. So I hope you have a great night.
Bye.
Bye, guys.